Hi everyone, my name is Nikita and welcome to Nikki House. I have a slightly different perspective when it comes to helping someone. It's surely about doing something for the other person, making them happy and making them feel good and probably making them less troubled and worried. But it's also a personal thing. It's also something that helps us be and heal. The reason I say it's a personal thing because it gives more happiness and joy to the person who has helped than to the person who has been helped. It gives a different kind of happiness to that person. I would like to give you a personal example for this. A few years back, my family and I had gone for a vacation, and I might have been 7 or 8 years old. I remember one of the days I was really low. My mother and I were sitting together and I was just cribbing and complaining and crying about something that I did not get. And I was very upset and I wasn't feeling well. I wasn't in my best of health. I was really, really saturated and low on energy. So to distract me, my mother pointed out to a small girl. She was sitting next to the street vendor who was probably her grandmother. So when I looked at that girl, I was surprised because she was crying too. My mother told me, come, let's go and let's get something for her and let's make her feel good. So I was a little irritated because I was like, I'm so upset and I'm so pissed and my mother wants to do something for another girl and she wants to make someone else feel good. But anyways, we went and we got her a few chocolates and snacks. She was so happy. She was elated. There was this huge smile on her face. I didn't know that what meant peanuts to me meant so much more to someone else. That smile on her face made me feel light and it made me feel good from inside and it made me feel better that I helped someone who was feeling the same way as I was. So actually, if you're doing good for someone, it's win-win on both sides. It's giving happiness to both the doer and the giver. I'm sure we all give and do in our own way for someone else. But the question is it enough? Are we giving enough? I'm sure we all get a little miserly when it comes to sharing and giving away. But there are some people who do so much for others. To share is our duty. And now, to awaken our conscience, let's meet a few people around the world who've given and done so much more for others. So let's go and meet them.
Gurdev Kaur. Undeterred by her age and blurry vision, 98-year-old Gurdev Kaur hails from a small town in Punjab called Moga and stitches masks for the poor, working 8 hours per day. What inspired her to do so were the vendors in her area. When she asked them to wear a mask to protect themselves from the virus, they said that they could not afford it. So she decided to stitch the mask for them and give it to them free of cost. Jessica. Throughout her life, she felt worthless, unlovable, and did not have a goal in life. But there was a turning point in her life. That time she decided that she could either continue down this self-destructive path or use her pain to help other people. She decided the latter. She educates and heals women who've been prey to domestic violence. Her dream is to see a world free from stigma surrounding sexual abuse and domestic violence. These are one of the few women she's helped so far. She believes that healing begins when someone bears witness. Cartier Carey. This 11-year-old spent his summer at his lemonade stand in Virginia raising money to buy diapers, wipes, and other supplies for needy parents who needed help during the COVID-19 pandemic. His stand also served as a diaper drive where people could donate diapers. On his first day back to virtual school, Cartier is still hard at work loading up a truck with more than 22,000 donated diapers. Kwane Stewart. For the last 9 years, Dr. Kwane Stewart has spent his free time as a vet treating pets on California's street for free. The 49-year-old drives around the state helping the animals of people experiencing homelessness, providing everything from flea treatments to vaccinations and more. When financial crisis hit the US in 2008, it was then that he was inspired to do more. He realized that as the homeless population grew, so did the number of pets on the street. Dr. John Molepo. He knew very well that paying for university fees is not easy. That's when he started Tusa Wana Eno, Help Your Brethren, in 2017 to aid underprivileged students with tuition fees. The initiative has helped more than 200 students and raised over 300,000 South African rand in contributions. Coming from a humble background, he understands and believes that money should not come in the way of education, and he aims to remove that barrier. The story of this seaman recruit will definitely inspire you. These were few of many who've made a great difference to society and humanity.
So these people have made such a big difference in the life of others by giving and sacrificing and doing with all their heart. Our effort seems so small in front of theirs because they have made such a big difference in the life of other people. They are such beautiful people, such a giving and pure heart. I know not all of us can remove so much time, go out of our comfort zone and take such big efforts to help someone else. And I say that for myself too. But I feel we can make a sincere effort to at least make one person happy once a day, week or month. In fact, it's not a big deal if we do so. Giving away 1/10 of our earnings is what every religion actually speaks of. Whether it is the Hindu Vedas, the Bible or the Quran, they all speak of sharing 1/10 of our earnings with others. So it's actually our duty to give and help others, and it's not a favor. Great are those who give 3/4 to others and keep 1/4 for themselves. Others are just doing their duty. But I don't want to force you into giving away 10% of your income every month. I know that this too is difficult for a few people. But don't worry, it's not always money with which you can help others. There are many other ways in which you can help others. For example, if you're a healthy person, if you have good health, you can go and donate blood for people who are in need. You can smile at someone on the road who's maybe had a bad day and you can make them feel good. Or you can just share happiness and pain with others. I was scrolling over the internet the other day and I came across this story which I feel like sharing with you all too. So there was this lady who wanted to go to a cafe to get some coffee for herself. But she was taking rounds of the parking lot and she wasn't getting a proper parking for herself. How she could leave her car and go and get a coffee for herself. So another lady walked up to her and she told her that you don't need to worry and I'll get the coffee for you. So that other lady goes and gets a coffee for her. And when that lady who was sitting in the car asks her for the bill, she says that don't worry, it's on me. So that lady was a little surprised and she was feeling a little awkward and she asked the lady who treated her with the coffee that why are you being so good towards me? So that lady said that she's on her last stage of cancer and she wants to share happiness and do something for others as much as she can. She wants to share happiness and make someone happy. So the other lady who was sitting in the car had tears in her eyes and she said that she was too on her last stage of cancer and she overcame it. So she knew the feeling, she knew how it felt. So she empathized with her completely. She just hugged her and shared pain and tears with her. Isn't that beautiful? But there are many other ways in which you can help others and it's not always money. We should just have that intention and that determination that we want to do something for someone today. I want to inculcate this habit in myself too. I really wanted to share this with you all since a long time and with myself too through you all. This is something we all know but we forget because we get so lost in our life that the only thing that we can see is our problems, our complaints. If you all know someone who's done something for humanity, who's done a great deal for others, who's made someone happy, who's done something for the environment, for the society, for people, I would really love to know of such people from you all. So please do let me know in the comment section below. Do give me a thumbs up if this was worth watching, and do subscribe to my channel for more such considerate advices. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.